For all international students who want to find work in Australia, you must check the things in this list, or maybe your money will be half off. Living is very expensive in Australia. That's why many international students are looking for part-time jobs. The visa is allowed, but the details is not so clear.
On social media, I can often see students ask, is this job legal? Where's my payslip?
These are not very hard questions, just as the information is not so clear. Let's break it down and start with the basics.
According to relevant laws, during the study period, you can work up to 48 hours every 2 weeks. But during official breaks, there's no limit. You also need 3 basic things: correct pay, a payslip every circle, and super, if it applies to you. These are not extras. These are the rules.
Knowing this is just the first step, but find a real job is another story. Let's hear Wendy's story to see what happens to her.
Well, when I wanted to get a part-time job, I actually didn't know where to get information. So I just worked around and asked in person, and that's how I found a retail job. Well, on the trial day, I wasn't paid. After that, I got cash, just $20 an hour. At that time, I had no idea what working condition was like, and I didn't know if the hourly rate was legal. The boss said tax was included, but I'm not sure if that's true. On weekends and public holidays, the rates were still the same. I worked about 9 hours a day with barely any breaks. Later, I found out the pay was below the legal minimum, but I never got a payslip, so I had no proof to argue. I was also not sure about the super. I would say that job was really a bad experience for me.
Wendy's story is something that no one wants to go through, but actually in legal jobs there are still confusion.
Now, let's hear from Gloria, who works at David Jones.
Okay, actually I found my job by applying through the David Jones official website, and it's a casual job. Actually, it's Christmas casual, and I normally just work on the floor as a sales. As long as I know, it's a legal casual rates. It's around like $33 per hour on the weekday, and we will have higher rates on weekends, especially on Sunday, I think. I used to receive the payslip and the notification from a super app. I just brief have a look of them, but honestly, I don't know how to check them if that's all correct. In my opinion, as long as they pay for me, I just accept that.
Usually, even in legal jobs, many students don't check their super account and payslips, but this does matter a lot. Now, let's break down what to check for so you will not miss it.
Check your payslip every time. Look for your name and employer, pay period, base rate and hours, any deductions, net pay, super account and fund name. Save it or download the PDF. If there's no slip, that's a red flag. Your pay should match your work. Use retail casual as an example. We have the base rate. If you are casual, there may be a casual loading. Public holidays and weekends often mean extra pay. That's what makes up our payroll. If it doesn't add up, record it and ask.
But if something still goes wrong, what can we do? Let's ask someone who actually knows the rules.
So based on what Wendy has described, that job was not legal under Australian law. Every employee they must get their pay slips and also the super. If you work more than 30 hours per week, or if you earn more than $415 per month, you will get the super. Also for the student visa holder as well. So if you didn't get the super, or if you feel like your pay was too low, here's the thing that you can do. The first step is to collect the evidence, including all the checks, all the proof of transfer, bank statements, everything. And also to contact with your boss, manager, or the payroll teams, and always in writing. And if that doesn't work, you need to contact the uni or contact the Fair Work. So you don't have to handle this all by yourself. They'll always come here to help you.
Knowing work rights is not just about money, but also about treated fairly. Get paid, see pay lists, and ask questions. That's how we can work safe in Australia.